I want to talk for a couple minutes about the difference between and importance of a will and an estate plan. First of all, we'll talk about wills a little bit. A will is a legal document that you fill out in order to determine how your assets are distributed upon your death. Extremely important. If you're an adult, you should have a will. That's the simple way of looking at it. If you have assets, you should have a will. Especially if you have children, you should have a will. What happens is your will specify how your assets should be distributed. That means your house, any money you have, whether they've been invested or cash or your cars, real estate, those things. Should you pass away and you have a will, your estate will go to what's called probate court, and probate court will determine how those assets are distributed. If you have a will, it's already determined. If you don't have a will, it takes a long time, and a judge makes that decision for you. And sometimes judges don't know what your wishes would have been, and it turns out to be pretty different from what you would have liked. So that's why it's important to have a will. You can have an attorney fill out a will for you. It's relatively inexpensive. You go to LegalZoom.com and do it yourself as well. I think they're $90. But the last thing I'll say about wills is you should have one. The alternative to having a will is an estate plan. If you have more assets and a more specific way you would want them to be distributed upon your passing, you get an estate plan. Estate plan is a couple $1,000s. An attorney will generally do it. There are ways to do it yourself, although from what I understand, I don't think I would recommend it. But the difference is it's more specific, and you can also avoid a lengthy probate process. When you pass, your estate still goes to probate, but it is considerably speeded up over having a will, and a lot faster than going through probate with no will or estate plan. So, in conclusion, you need a will or an estate plan. There's really no excuse if you're a working adult with children, especially, to not have a will. So go get it done.